everybody, we're back here with America's sweetheart, John Oliver. One moment of this particular election cycle that provided a great deal of joy to me, and I know to you also, and I would never have wanted to miss, was some comedy, some enjoyment around the gift was the rumor of J.D. Vance couch.
Yes. Yeah.
Would you like to just take a moment to, relish the gift that we were all given?
I was very grateful that that happened. Because it felt like that was something we were all allowed to enjoy. That was uncomplicated, right? I think everyone deep down knows that he probably didn't a couch. We don't know. He hasn't fully denied it.
Yes.
So we know that he probably didn't, but he seems like someone who might have done, which is so damning of his character in any other way. It's basically a trap that he couldn't get out of.
Right.
What's worse, no comment when someone accuses you of having sex with a couch, a fierce denial, or admitting it? They all sound the same to me.
Yeah.
At some point, you're engaging with this couch rumour that really just bloomed when we all needed it the most.
Yes.
So I'm very, very grateful for it. And I thank whoever came up with that.
I particularly enjoyed when we would talk about it on the show is to say, I want to be clear, he didn't do it.
No.
He didn't do it. And it doesn't matter that he didn't. It doesn't matter how many times we all agreed he didn't. It still was wonderful to imagine how...
Absolutely.
How easy it was to imagine him a bolster pillow.
I totally agree. Again, not to labour the point, he hasn't actually denied it. So just...
He hasn't? He never said...
He hasn't denied it.
Right.
We called his campaign office to ask him if he a couch, and they hung up on us, which isn't a no.
Now, people may not know this about you, but you are in a big celebrity feud. You got, like, Kanye and Taylor out there. You got Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Oh, yeah.
And you got John Oliver and Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, why do you think you bug him so much?
I don't know. I don't know. I think...
What have you done? Look in your heart.
Yeah, well... You're asking me, again, as a British person, to be introspective. I'm just not sure that's something that I can do, that I'm physically capable of. It's all mirrors reflecting back out in here. I think one of the things is he clearly loves comedy, right? So he wants to be funny.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, money can't buy you that. So deep down, he's never going to be funny. And that must be eating him alive because he's trying so hard to be funny. And every time he tries, it must make it seem further away from him, that laugh that he's always chasing but will never catch up with. And that is going to be a vacuum at the centre of his soul for a long time.
So last night, when you turned on the waterworks, that was...
I didn't cry. I didn't cry. I didn't cry. I didn't.
It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Men can cry.
You know what?
Isn't it okay that he cried?
I didn't cry. I didn't cry. This, by the way, J.D. Vance, is what a forceful denial looks like. I didn't do it. I don't... The only time I cry, generally, is watching movies on planes. For some reason, that is the only thing that makes me genuinely weep.
Really?
Yeah, and the dumbest films. The last time, I think I remember, the last time I actually cried, this is humiliating to a bit. It was at the end of Blades of Glory. Yeah. You know, the ice skating movie with Will Ferrell, John Hader? When he comes in at the end, and he was waiting for him to skate, and then he comes in, and I was sitting there, like, with my eyes welling up, going, oh, he's come, they're going to skate together. And then I suddenly thought, what is about to happen right now? I'm choking back tears.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we have to take a break here. Are you okay if we take another break?
I'd rather not, but I think you're going to do it.
All right. We'll be right back with more John Oliver, everybody. Stick around.